some exciting news. We just booked flights to Norway. We booked these tickets 2 days ago, and guess what? We're leaving in just over a week. Today is Monday. We are taking off next Wednesday. Hubby and I have been talking about, oh, let's go to Norway. Actually, he's the one who really has been wanting to go to Norway for years. I said, if I'm pregnant, we're not gonna go because I don't want to get morning sickness and all these weird symptoms during the trip. But if I'm not pregnant, we're definitely gonna go. And it turns out I'm not pregnant. And so we booked these flights 2 days ago. We have not booked hotels, train tickets, or anything. So it's gonna get a little chaotic up in here for the next few days. We got a lot of planning to do. We gotta figure out the logistics. But first things first, I gotta get my hair cut. Because I do not want to be drying this long hair during the trip. I'm thinking to cut it like this much. What is this, 4 or 5 inches? My hairdresser just came from Korea like yesterday, so hopefully she's not too jet lagged. Though personally, when I come from Korea, the first day I'm super jet lagged back in America. And I don't know, she might cut my hair like Picasso painting. If she does that, I understand, because jet lag can get rough. But hopefully all will go well. I'm thinking to layer it. Hey! Oh, it feels so light. Oh, I feel like my head can float now. So the styling right after a haircut, I'm like, whatever. What's important to me is after I shower and then I dry my hair, it always looks a little different. So I'm excited to shower tonight, dry it, and see how it looks. But yeah, it's gonna be so much easier to dry when we're on the trip. I asked for layers. Okay, so I get my haircuts inside a Korean lady's garage. It's kind of how I grew up getting haircuts since I was a kid. In 2 days, Mommy O is going out of town for a trip, and on the day she comes back, that's the day I'm leaving. So it'll be a while until I see her again. So I was like, okay, we need to hang out a little bit before you leave. So yeah, we're gonna have dinner with her and company. Bonjour! Mommy O, are you excited for your trip?
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to eat your roses. Mommy O made these roses out of apple slices. Aren't those gorgeous? What is this beauty? Wow. And I picked up these for dessert. Gelato bombs. Let's see how that is. Oh, product of Italy. Out on a walk and breaking in my new boots. I'm gonna bring these to Norway. My other pair got clay all over it because pottery. The new ones have a 1 to 2 inch platform and will hold up better in rainy situations. Worked out, and now we're gonna work on this underground pimple. When I say underground, I mean it's not like fully showing on the outside. It's like deep in there. A few days ago at a birthday party, I drank 2 cocktails and a big beef roast sandwich with a spicy dip. So all that combined, my body did not respond well, so it popped out this. The price you pay when you eat naughty. So I got these patches. It's called the Wow Patch. They have like micro darts. It's my first time using this one. When I have normal pimples, I use the NextCare pimple patch. First we shower and then we put one on. I'm very excited to get rid of this. It hurts. It's deep. It's a deep pimple. Oh, there's 2 packets. Each packet has 9 patches. If you look closely, there are little spikes, lots of them on each patch. There are 3 rows of 3 patches. Alright, my face is clean. It's nice and dry, so it'll be easy to stick on. Make sure you get the right epicenter. It says to gently press the patch for 30 seconds. It says to keep it on for 6 hours or more. I'm excited to see how effective this is. It's been 5 to 6 hours, and now when I poke this pimple, it doesn't hurt as much. I'll peel it off before bedtime tonight, and then I'll put on a new one. Gotta refuel the powers. Alright, so I booked 3 hotels. It actually took a lot of research because you have to read through reviews. I've slept in hotels that have loud rooms, so it is absolutely essential to read through reviews. See what other guests have been saying. If you're a heavy sleeper, then noise won't be too much of an issue, but if you're a light sleeper and noise bothers you, then that's something to look out for. I got a tip for you. Always be sure to look at the hotel's website directly to see what deals they have going on. Sometimes they have like special packages, like every season they might have a new type of package, but some of the hotels that we looked into, when you book directly and you stay X amount of days, they'll give you a discount. So they might end up being more affordable than the prices that are shown on third-party sites like hotels.com, Expedia, whatever. So always be sure to check prices on different platforms and the direct website of the hotel. That's my tip of the day. So we have one more hotel to book and we booked our train tickets. All we need to do next is figure out where we're gonna do what. Activities, restaurants, the details. Fill in the rest of the gaps. And then for the rest of the night, edit videos. Try to get as much work done before the trip. When we get back, we're probably gonna have some jet lag. So I'm not gonna count on being productive when we get back from this trip. I might be a vampire, doing graveyard shifts. My hope is get as much done in the next like 4-ish days, and day before the trip, do a full rest mode. Exercise, take extra good care of the body, get some good sleep. That'll be the priority, health. Eat healthy, do everything healthy to boost the immune system. We don't want to get sick during the trip. And sometimes there's a lot of sick people on the plane. Gotta boost the immune system. I can't believe we'll be on a plane in just a week. We've got house sitters coming, so I want to make sure our home feels fresh and welcoming. Because let's be real, no one wants to marinate in another person's filth, no matter how much you love them. Now, I'm not the type to dedicate an entire day to cleaning. Instead, I prefer to break up the tasks over several days so it doesn't feel overwhelming and exhausting. Today's mission: wood floors and carpeted stairs. Just got back from a workout, so this is perfect timing. Because when you dump the vacuum out, it feels like a mini dust storm straight to the face. Definitely showering after this. By the way, my underground pimple is 90% gone. Yesterday when I gently tapped it, it hurt. But now, tap tap tap, no pain. Just a little bump. In the past, I've had some underground pimples that'll last a full week, so I'm super happy this was resolved before the trip. Thanks to Wow Patches. Hubby asked me, I'm gonna go shoe shopping. Do you wanna join? And I was like, yes. It's an event. This man rarely shops. If he needs to shop, he'll do online shopping, but we're doing in-person shopping. This is a major event. The last time we did shopping in person was for your wedding suit. We're at Nordstrom at Bellevue Square. Ooh, that's cool. Nice texture. Oh, these are such fresh colors. These are the shoes he was eyeing online. Ooh, those are fun bottoms.
Had a nice tight fitting shoe like that for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want it to be super tight, but...
Yeah, he's been wearing these for like 1 to 2 years, and now has a hole in it. But it's very similar, right?
Yeah,
the new and the old, very similar. Catwalking.
Because, yeah, I'm not hitting the toe. My big toe's right here.
Okay, that's good. The back of this shoe, it looks like butt cheeks. It's interesting. It has a texture of like a bathrobe. Oh, this has a red tip. If Rudolph was a shoe, it'd be this guy.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
What an easy shopper. In and out in 15 minutes.
If that.
Today I felt mostly frazzled, like my hair. When it felt like noon, I took a nap, and then I woke up at 10:30 a.m. Another matcha latte, please. Eventually, my energy picked up a little bit, so after shoe shopping, I stopped by the studio, glazed some pottery projects like this teapot. I cannot wait to see all my pieces out of the kiln. Here's my booty vase that recently came out of the kiln. It's got a lot of texture, like a moon. Some parts of it is matted, other parts looks very glossy. The idea behind this piece are two vessels, two bodies joining as one. It's symbolic of relationships, how two people come together and create a union. But from certain angles, it looks kind of like a booty. Oh, and then when you talk into it, it's kind of fun. I want to show you this other piece I made. I absolutely am in love with this jar, how the glaze turned out. I shared this on Instagram already, but for those of you who didn't see it yet, I feel like I should be panicking because we only have 4 days left until we fly. Have yet to pack, but traditionally I have been known to pack last minute, even on the day of flying, and up until the very last second before leaving the house to go to the airport. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Panic packing, not new to that. But in recent years, I've been better at packing a little bit more ahead of time, like 1 or 2 days ahead of time maybe. Low priority, but I'm curious to see how my hair looks when I curl it. Is it procrastination or going with the flow? Who knows? I'm using the cheese spray. There's probably a more pro way to do this, but this is my style. We do things my style up in this bathroom. And then here's the Chi curling iron. Haven't used this in a while, it's a little dusty. Even though I keep it under the sink, let that heat up. It looks kind of like a tulip. The silhouette of a tulip. I think with this hairstyle, it looks better if it looks like messy and puffy. What about this hairstyle for the streets of Norway? As much as I'm excited to go to Norway, I'm so sad about missing episodes of Severance and White Lotus. I'm enjoying Severance Season 2 more than White Lotus Season 3. White Lotus Season 3 has a lot of cringe characters. Some of them remind me of people I knew in my past life. And there's a reason why they're in my past life and not in my current life. It's a little out of control. What have I done? What? There's like a step right here. Yo, I look like an almost perfect circle. What decade is my hair in? Oh, maybe if I pull the sides up and pin it. I thought I had pins, but I don't. This just might be the hair of the day for me today. Yeah, I look like a cartoon character. I don't know what's going on. Wow. What's happening? What's happening? I don't know what's happening, but it's definitely not boring. It's about time we start outfit planning. Let's take a look at the weather app. It says it's gonna be sunny and cloudy the first few days we're there. I keep reading and hearing people saying, bring layers, which is kind of what I wear normally. I love layering. I love cozy outfits. And I don't think we're gonna do much hiking on this trip. So I don't think there's a need to do like special Norway outfits. I'm trying to minimize shopping. Just keep it cozy, comfy, just bring my staples. And if there's something we really need, I mean, we're flying into the city. So there's gonna be shopping options. I've never been to Oslo. Oslo? Before we fly, I gotta look up some common phrases, learn how to say the city names correctly. First things first, I'm gonna bring this jacket. It's a staple of mine. It's safe to say I wore this over 300 times. It's really great because like I could layer a lot underneath and it never feels like too stuffy. So that's gonna be my main jacket. And I'm gonna wear this on the plane because if I put that in a suitcase, it's gonna take up too much space. I'm gonna bring this top and these pants as well. These pants, this is comfy, not tight, and warm. And I could wear thermals under that. Thermals! Bring some thermal leggings. I got these from REI like, I don't know, 8 years ago. They have served me well. Okay, so we're staying in Norway for like 2 weeks. How many outfits do I need? Unfortunately, I might be on my period during this trip. So I'm probably gonna bring dark colored pants, just in case. Wearing white on your period when you're bleeding. That's a no-go. I've done it before. I'm not gonna take that risk while I'm traveling. I got this ultra light down, was it thermal thingy? Like an interior jacket? Wearing it like this, I'm thinking. Keep it warm. Not every outfit has to be like fashion. The importance here is being comfortable, being warm. This is another top I wear often. Actually, I rarely wear this and this together. I wear one or the other, but for this trip, they might have to be married. That's definitely warm. I'm gonna bring 2 scarves. This is scarf 2. Green. I'm starting to wish this interior jacket was a different color. One that would fit better with this color palette. I think in some lighting situations it could pass for black. I got this jacket from Uniqlo. Uniqlo? This jacket folds up nicely and then you put it in this bag. Easy. I'm doing a deeper dive on the weather here in Greater Seattle versus Oslo. Where I live, it's forecasted to rain all week. However, the lowest it gets is only 36 and the highest is like 53. But in Norway, although it's forecasted to be sunny and a little bit cloudy, the lowest is 20 degrees. So 15 degrees lower than here. And the highest it reaches is 43 degrees. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pack more layers. I'm not doing official packing just yet, but I'm gonna put the stuff I'm gonna wear inside the suitcase. Since I'm packing a lot of staples, I want them to be ready to go in the suitcase, as opposed to me forgetting I'm bringing these and wearing them the next few days, and then realizing I gotta wash them before the trip. Gonna be bringing these 2 hats. Originally, I bought this for Mommy O and I, but we're gonna bring it to Norway for hubby and I. That way we don't have to keep buying new stuff. This is actually really cute, and my head is big, but it fits on my head. Even with my hairstyle, it fits on my head. Right now, I'm on the computer. I got Google Maps open. I'm just bookmarking restaurants, cafes, museums, just getting a feel for the neighborhoods of Oslo and Bergen. I watched a YouTube video of a Norwegian pronouncing Oslo. They said it as like Oslo, but then I'm seeing on a forum someone saying you could say Oslo or Oslo. Do I have any Norwegian viewers out there? Do you say it as Oslo or Oslo? I'm just zooming in, bookmarking places. So some of these are potential hotels I had marked. This area is Bergen. I'm interested in trying local, like Norwegian food. I didn't do like deep research on these restaurants. These are like basic bookmarks for now. So usually when I travel, this is my process. I would just go into the city, zoom in. Like if there's something specific I'm looking for, like matcha latte, right? Like matcha. Then I'll type that in, see what pops up, and then I'll zoom into the neighborhoods, the bookmarks, and see what cafes are around. Like that's round 1. And then round 2 is like really going deep, looking at the menu and the reviews. And that is when it gets on the itinerary, like on my digital calendar. I just learned there's a new luxury train coming in Norway in 2025. It's not available when we're in Norway, so this luxury train is called Norient Express. It's a play on words because Orient Express, that was a luxury train that was made in like 1883, was it? So because Norway, they put that N in front of Orient Express, so Norient Express. That's like a 6-day sleeper train that goes from Bergen to Oslo to Trondheim. But yeah, I just thought that'd be cool to let you know that exists in the future, near future. Now that we have 2 days left, things are starting to feel more real. As someone who works better when the deadline is just around the corner, today is that sweet spot for feeling pressure. Every pre-trip task at this point feels like a priority. The mission for the next hour is shopping for bathroom supplies. We gotta prep the guest bathroom. Make it nice and comfy for the house sitter. Right now it is bare bones. Here's the current state of the guest bathroom. Basically, I use the shower area as like my drying rack. Here's the sink situation. We don't have an official towel rack, so we gotta get like a towel stand. Over here, we do not have a bath towel hanger. Actually, it fell off and made a hole, so hubby repaired it. What we do have is a Pottery spray. We are looking for 9 items. Toilet scrubs. The handle of this one looks like a spine. There's a lot of options for shower curtains, but this one seems very cute. We got some nice textures like soft cotton swabby. We got a lot of bath mat options. Our color palette is gonna be like whites, neutrals, grays. I'm looking for a bath mat that will dry fast so it doesn't get nasty. That is definitely a bath mat. I can't find any towel holders, but there are over the door hook racks. This is like a nice simple silver one. This one provides shelf space. I can't decide between the two. When the door swings open, this might hit the wall. So maybe not this one. Since when did Ed Hardy make dental floss picks? I don't know what that is, but it looks really interesting. Is that a vase? There are holes in there. There's a hole under this, so this is definitely not a vase because it cannot hold water. I don't need it, it's not functional, but I want it. I find it very inspiring for my own pottery pieces. It'd be kind of funny to put this on top of the toilet. It's like the golden stool. Alright, if they had this in a different color and different plants, I would definitely put it on that toilet. It's a nice shape. That is so cool. It's in the shape of a very tall vase, but it's woven. Here's the situation so far. Put up the shower curtains, and oh, these are so cute. These little like 4-petaled flowers. They look nice and cozy. I love everything about it. However, it is quite tall. But when I tried to move the shower curtain up, it would not stay. This little thingy here provides like stability, but once I move it up, it just not stable. It falls down. So for now, we're just gonna keep it the way it is and let that be touching the ground. Yeah, because like ideally it would be like that, you know? It's all good. And here, this bath mat, it's so kind of silky. It's very nice to touch. It reminds me of coral. It's very soft. I was thinking to put this on the toilet. However, these leaves, even if I try to move it, it doesn't really stay. There's no metal thing in it, so I can't like reposition it. So when someone sits on the toilet, this might keep like brushing up on someone's head. But then if I put it against the wall like that, I mean, that could work, but it doesn't look right to me. So instead, we're gonna move this over here. Soften up this corner. This door rack, I was so excited to hang it over here, but when I put it on the door, it doesn't close. For now, I think just the counter will have to be the towel holder. Just resting it on that counter. And I cleaned everything up real good. Scrub, scrub, scrub. I fussed with the shower rod some more. And now it is the perfect length. Before and after. It's a simple makeover, but with just a few pieces, feels much more welcoming and livable now. We are down to the last 24-ish hours. Still plenty of tasks left. For one, gotta download some travel apps specific to Norway. A friend who went to Norway said, you gotta download the Router app. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then my hubby was saying download the Enter app. So I'm just gonna download both of them so it's ready to go. public transportation apps. The Enter app, it's all in Norwegian. I have no idea what that says. Is there a way I could change? Oh, okay. I just pushed that one tab that's available to tap on, and then you have to go down here, and then here you change the language. Alright, I'm gonna make an account. Make things easier for later. When you set things up at home, it's way more chill. When you're in another country and you don't have solid access to the internet, like even if you get a SIM, sometimes for some reason it might not work. And then it gets stressful because you're like, I need to download something. So it's better to do it all at home if you can. Have it all ready, put some more effort before the trip, and then during the trip it'll be filled with more ease. Did you hear that groaning? That was my son, my furry son. He's right here next to mommy. So floofy. Yeah, check out my socks. Yup, it's my doggy. It looks just like him, doesn't it? I already downloaded the offline Google Map app of Norway. How to do that? You go on the Google Map app, and then you push your profile picture. And then down here, it says offline maps. And then you say select your own map. And then I'm gonna zoom into Norway. I want a bigger range like this, but it's not letting me. The Google Map app wouldn't let me download all of Norway, so I had to divide it in twos. I got an offline map of Oslo side, the east side, and then the Bergen side, which is the west. So if I lose internet connection, I can still depend on the maps. The offline maps have served me well in Vancouver before. It doesn't take into account traffic, that you need internet connection, but it'll still tell you how to get to places. I read online that in Norway, you can also use Uber along with other rideshare apps. I already have Uber ready to go. I gotta make sure my credit card info is updated on that because I have not used Uber for a while. So I had some shopping luck yesterday. I found this jacket, this wonderful color, and it's so soft. Originally 180 bucks they say, Calvin Klein, but I got it for 40 bucks. And it is super warm. It's got these inner pockets. Oh, just one inner pocket. And then it's got a hood, detachable. I know I said I didn't want to buy stuff, but hear me out. After some contemplation, I decided to donate that dark blue interior jacket, the one that folds up and you put it in a pouch. I've had it since my first ex, and whenever I see this jacket, it brings back a lot of bad memories. Year after year after year, I thought with the passing of time, those bad memories and bad feelings would fade away. But they're still clinging on to this piece of clothing. So it is time to part ways with it. It's been over a decade with you. Thank you for all the warmth you provided me. Okay, bye. This jacket is so warm, I'm starting to feel a little sweaty in here. It says 7 degrees warmth factor, blocks wind. I washed this in cold water and it dried so fast. I just had it hanging in the bathroom. Well, it was near the heater thing, but not all my clothes dry that fast, just because it's near the heater, the vent. This is so warm, I'm thinking I don't need to bring my other jacket. That'll help consolidate things. Pack less, bring less. I watched this video of a YouTuber who makes Norway travel guides, and he pronounces Oslo as Oslo. Like Australia, but Oslo. Just got out of a massage and my body feels so light now. I actually needed the massage last week, but there wasn't any availability with my massage therapist because he's really good. You know, I've been having back and neck tension since, you know, I work a lot on the computer. I'm just so thankful that I can get massages because in my 20s, especially in the early 20s, did not have money. Once in a while when I saved up money, I would get a massage. And I told my massage therapist, I'm flying tomorrow, it's gonna be a long flight. And he said he would incorporate more like stretching in the massage. So that was fantastic. And now we're gonna go shopping for some snacks. When I fly to Asia, all those airlines provide meals, like a dinner and a breakfast, and snacks. but the planes we're taking to Norway, it seems that we're not getting any meals. And in the past, when I have flown to Europe, they do not include meals. You have to buy it. It's not part of the flight cost. So let's head on over to Whole Foods. See what kind of I can't talk. See what kind of snacks they got. Check out that wall of LaCroix. Looks like tulips. Never tried this before. Along with the snacks I just showed you, I bought these two. These happen to be on sale. I was looking for snacks that are easy to pack and doesn't have too much air in the bag. So this is pretty flat, and this is resealable. Oh, they're air dried. This one's air dried. This one's also air dried. Hubby got his own snacks. His style of snacks and mine can be a little different. Didn't have a proper lunch yet, so I'm eating this. I picked this up from Whole Foods. Turkey chipotle wrap. It's got some cold corn in there. Right now, I'm in the eye of the storm, in the middle of the chaos of tasks. Like right now, this moment, I'm eating. There's nothing else to do but to eat because I'm hungry. So this is my moment of calm, plus a massage. That was my full solid hour of calm. And after this, we gotta go home and pack and do one more round of laundry. I also need to write some business emails and do some work. I've been working a lot, actually. Prepped a basket of snacks for the house sitters. We got some mac and cheese, 3 different kinds. These are Mexican wedding cookies. And in the back are pistachios, various flavors of high chew and Sour Patch. For the outtakes and bonus footage from this video, watch the exclusive vlog number 40 on Patreon. I put the link in the description box. For more pottery updates, follow my visual arts Instagram @CreativeChillout and watch detailed pottery reveals on my Patreon. My main Instagram is @MissMinaO for food, travel, and life. Stay tuned for those Norway travel videos. Woohoo!